What students need are, there are basics and fundamentals of the English language. Most people find English to be very confusing and crazy, that doesn't follow rules, but actually it is, I would say 90% or more of the English language is actually predictable once you learn the spelling rules and patterns, and how to break apart words. So what I do is, working one-on-one, we give them individualized instruction depending on what they need, depending on their severity, what knowledge they already have and what they need. Teach them those syllable patterns and spelling patterns. That way, after they get the basics, they'll be able to read any text and be able to write what they want to. Usually this takes from 6 months to 3 years. So it is not a process that will take forever. Once they've learned what they need to, then they'll be self-sufficient and able to do well. Many students that have dyslexia, they do need to be diagnosed so that they can receive support, which are accommodations in school. This is actually really important. The only person that can do an actual diagnosis is a school psychologist or a private educational psychologist. However, a lot of times when they are diagnosed, a cumulative score will be given for all the skills. This can be misleading, and psychologists can say that they fall in the normal range and then they won't be provided with supports. You'll need to find someone that's specifically knowledgeable about dyslexia, because, as I stated before, students with dyslexia will perform very well in listening comprehension. Sometimes their reading won't be that affected, but their spelling and word recognition will not be fluid and automatic. And so you need to look for that discrepancy, and the school psychologist needs to know that, so they don't do a cumulative score, but specific areas. Once this diagnosis is done, it's imperative that they use this to either get an IEP or 504, because accommodations like being able to listen to stories in school or have more time for tests and other accommodations will really make a big difference on your student being successful. Also in college and beyond, in order for them to get any kind of support, they need to have an official diagnosis.